This is the Momentum Educate and Innovate podcast.
My name is Val from Momentum, and I'm here today with Lola, but she's going to introduce herself to you anyway. So over to you, Lola.
Hi, my name is Lola Gonzalez. I'm with Leitrim International Community Group. I'm the former chairperson, now PR person for the group.
Excellent. And can you tell me more about what your organisation does?
Yes. So at Leitrim International Community Group, what we do, we're on a mission to have inclusivity of new communities in Leitrim and perhaps in Ireland at large. To also stand up against racism through our activities of where we bring Irish and the new communities together, and that includes refugees as well. We have activities all through the year, anywhere from festivals to national holidays to just street feasts, which is just a yearly celebration of communities coming together to share a meal. So it's been great, and we've been around since 2016.
Well, that's quite a long time. I was actually going to ask that. How long have you and have you been involved from the beginning?
Yes, I've been there from the beginning.
Excellent. So how does your work help towards inclusion and belonging?
We feel that we are inclusive and we bring belonging to our members through the activities that we do, because there's a lot of Irish people who are curious. So they come, they learn about our cultures, about each country. They let us learn about the Irish community as well and the culture. It's a way of integrating. It's a way of learning from each other to build bridges towards being one community, because together we are stronger. That's a big logo for us, that together we can do many great things, especially in communities.
And does part of your work involve activism? And can you tell me, if it does, a bit more about that, please?
Yes, on activism, we really stand up against discrimination and racism in general. We are involved with other organizations at national level, such as the Irish Network Against Racism. So through that, we advocate, and we sometimes, have an influence on policy. One trip I got to go to Facebook headquarters before COVID, so we got to tell them what they need to look for on hate speech online on Meta. So you can get many opportunities to fight this kind of racism that happens sometimes when there's new communities moving into different counties and areas in Ireland.
And is this something that you could suggest for communities to become more inclusive?
Yes, I believe that through inclusivity we can come together, and do more work at large for everyone. It's not just about new Irish communities or people who are Irish or refugees. It's about everybody moving forward together and flourishing together and building things together, which I think is very important.
And what's the favourite part for you of being involved in an organisation like this?
I think I like our mission. I've been a migrant since I was 11 years old. I was a child migrant in the United States, and then I was a migrant when I decided to leave and come to Ireland. So I've been a large part of my life standing up for rights for migrants and for equality, and for us to feel like we belong in the communities we move into.
And have you had difficulty settling into the new places that you arrived in?
No, the transition first when I went to the United States wasn't so bad. I think as a child you tend to be more flexible, and you adapt better, and you kind of integrate so much better than when you're older. Like I came to Ireland in my 30s, I won't say specifically what age.
Yeah.
And it was a little harder only because people here, they already have grown up with some of the people in the community. Yeah. They have connections, they have contacts, they have a support system. So as an adult migrant, I had to build all that. And that's what every migrant in our group has to do. We basically start from the bottom and build ourselves up. And so now, I know people in the community, I have contacts, I have a support system. And I have a great job too that I love.
And I suppose as well with children, they're kind of more accepting. They don't look at things as black and white maybe as adults do. So must be a big challenge coming in as an adult and then trying to make your way. But well done, you've done an amazing job, and thanks for telling us so much more about it.
Thank you, Val.
This is the Momentum Educate and Innovate podcast.